Welcome back yet again to Nissa World Week. Today we're just going to do another vintage cube draft. This new format is interesting. I played twice off camera. I've never seen this card before. I'll read it in a sec. But I was able to draft the Black Sacrifice deck, and I got someone with an infinite combo, which was pretty fun. There's a 3 card combo and interruptible, but I got him with it. It was Soul Trader and Sephiroth and Gravecrawler. I could just keep casting Gravecrawler with the Worn Soul Trader mana it makes. Sephiroth gained me the life back, and I just slowly drained out my opponent. I think the format's very strange. I don't like this vintage cube as much as the previous. Let's read this until I only have 30 seconds. Discard any number of cards and draw that many plus ones. You'll always draw one. Whenever one or more creatures you control enter, if one of them entered from a graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. That seems terrible. And 3 in Mardu. I'm between Opal and Tarn. I think there's a good argument for both. I'll take Tarn and stay open. Opal puts you in artifacts. Wow. Options here. Could just take Breach. Breach is a 3-card combo with Lion's Eye Diamond and Brainstorm. If you have Brainstorm in hand, you can cast this, target yourself with Brainstorm, hopefully hit LED. Instead of LED, it could also be Black Lotus, of course, and other things. Lelia is very good. I recently played in a... I'll talk about it in a sec. I like Engine a lot. It's definitely not worth taking this early. That card's definitely not worth taking this early. I'll take Breach and we can figure it out. That's the best reanimation spell. One of the best Tinker targets. But I think we'll take a Force. I shouldn't marry blue-red. So let's try to think more critically here. I mean, there's not really any signs. We'll take Force. Maybe I do marry blue-red. Oh, this card's great. Ooh. Saga, Will, or Volk? Give me Volk. I'll marry blue-red. I'm holding on to the story, but I'm just trying to navigate. Planisphere is good. Dismember's good. Cauldron in blue-red. Vivi Cauldron. Green is interesting. Vivi Cauldron. What else can I Cauldron in blue-red? Grief is probably the most interesting card in this pack. Actually, it's probably Hedge Maze, so I can go Teamer. I was playing Chaos Draft, as I often do on Fridays, and my opponent, game 1, played Lelia against me, an MH2 Lelia, on curve, on 3, and I killed it. And then on 5, he played Overlord of the Baelmerk, get back Lelia. Dang, got me. Game 2, opponent played Lelia on curve on turn 3, which I killed, which they then played Overlord on 5 to get back, which I killed. And then they played Red Overlord on 6 and killed me with it. So my opponent opened a Lelia and 2 on-color Overlords in their 3 Chaos Cube packs. Yeah, okay. So my spec seems good. Daze is nice. Thoracle is nice. Wistfulness might be nice, but let's make our mana really good to beat Teamer and figure it out. I don't know if my opponent was cheating, but I talked to some other people at the game store, and they said that he quite often has many, many bomb rares. So that's all I know about that. That doesn't seem that good. Like, I'll take it, I guess. Our mana's really good. Uh, it appears as though that's all that's good right now. It can bolt something. It can go get a land. You know, like, neither of those are very good options. I'd rather have Ouroboros. Um, yeah, I didn't take the Zurin Orb. We'll take Oliphant. We take Anger? Sure. We get Cauldron. Where did it go? Check out this Omnath. I just have to also play white. Thoracle's interesting. We have interesting things going on. Our Teamer mana is very good. If we get one more fetch land, our Teamer mana is great. So we get Recall on color. Recall is good with Breach. Time Walk is better with Breach, but Time Walk is also just better. So we're gonna go take the Recall. Blue didn't seem super duper open now that I'm thinking about it. That Omnath is interesting. Because, like, if I take this Mesa and I get another couple things. I wish I took the Green Sun Zenith. That would make Omnath better. But Underworld Breach doesn't tend to be good in your Omnath decks. So that's something to consider. We'll take the fetch. There's a Trop. Here's the Brain Freeze. There's the Brain Freeze. I think I'm pivoting away. And I think I'm pivoting into kind of 4-color good stuff with my mana being great. And with that being what I'm pivoting into, my options here are Trop or Flage. I already have 2 blue-green fetches. And honestly, not that many green cards. Man, this is a tough draft. Yeah, give me Trop. Here's LED. I mean, like I said, it's the 3-card combo. Do I think Brain Freeze is going to table is now the question. If I don't take LED, I take Survival. I think LED is higher upside. Animate Dead hanging out. Underground Sea hanging out. So this pack we have Pilgrim. Probably one of the worser dorks that I could get. Aang is very good. White is the color I'm short the most. And by short the most, I mean I don't have any of. I'm going to take Nantuko, and I'm going to currently not have it in. Also, currently not going to have that in. Snap is very good. I was looking at Kavu, which I still think that there's... So Kavu is just like a 2-mana 4/4. Monstrosity is a 3-mana very big evil threat of evil goodness. But Snap Recall, Snap Pierce, Snap Force is all excellent. This pack we get Vivi, um, which we've decided is good with Cauldron. Alternatively, I mean, we get Stony, which I'm not really about. We get Bristly Bill, which is good if we get what's that card called? Nadu. Um, we'll take VV. I think VV also has pretty good upside. Like if we do somehow pivot back into being like blue red. Um, Primus is good with Flash. It's good with Natural Order. Unholy Heat is good more generally. So now the question is, do I think I'm playing Flash and or Natural Order? Um, I think I would be open to playing Flash. This pack, we get the option between Force of Vigor with a relatively low green count, or Verge, or Grove, or Time Spiral. I kind of like Time Spiral. We get a second wheel, or we get Canopy. We are short on the white fixing. Narset, Hull Breacher are the ones in our color that would stop wheels. Or Gush. I'll take Canopy. Brain Freeze did table. So I think we're back on that plan at least a little bit. And we're just going to round it out like this. Gosh, this is difficult. I just value being able to cast my spells so much. So we get LED in, we get Breach in, we get Thoracle in. Currently, this is like a pile. Do I value Misty over Mox Ruby? I think the answer is no. But I'm going to think about it a little harder. Land, Mox, Ruby, Breach, LED, Sacket, Brain Freeze. This also does give me a turn 1, potentially. And I also get Pearl. What's this do? They keep giving you upside for reanimating, but if you're reanimating, you should be winning. So sadly, we're passing 4th Earlingus, but we will take 2nd Mox. So you get a Frantic Search. So now it really is the question of how much am I leaning into combo versus how much do I just want to be fair. Yeah, that really is what this is a pick between. Let's take Frantic Search. We get a Riddler here. Get Hexing, which would make my combo uncounterable. I think Storm is pretty bad. Let the record show that I think Storm is pretty bad. Am I doing unfair things with this Riddler? No, right? Am I playing this Memory Jar like ahead of pace? Like, no. Beseju's pretty nice. I do like Beseju. I really like Birds of Paradise, let me tell you. This seems like a great Birds of Paradise deck. Um, Somehow Teamer lands have just been like ridiculously easy to come by, but like that's all that's been easy to come by is Teamer lands. Am I taking the Triome? No, right? My man is good enough. Yeah, I would take. I don't even need Stomping Grounds. What do I need? I guess Pest Infestation's pretty good, just generically. These Teamer lands, I'm telling you. Okay, how good can we make Oath of Druids? Not very good. How good can we make Big Teferi? Pretty good. I think Big Teferi is the correct tick there. That is pretty good in your creature decks. I think this is a pretty easy Storm Chaser's talent. Brain Free, or not Brain Freeze, Brainstorm. I'm pretty sure I have 2 fetches. 2's a bunch. Very strange cards doing their thing. I kind of like Temple Garden, actually. This will be my only white fetchable, and it's very important. Your first fetchable in a color is very important. We get the Boseiju back, so we'll take it this time. Yeah, what was I doing with Displacer Kitten? I don't know. I like this card. This just draw. This could give me LED. That could be important. And we just get another land. So 12, 13, 14. What's that minus 14? 17. Is rumor that I only have 17 playables. Alright, let's raise that number. Alright, 18. 19, 20. Um, 21. 22, 23. So this has me playing 17 lands, which is a bunch. That's just how it goes sometimes. This deck is all over the place. This is a pile. Can we win with pile? I did map out the turn 1. Turn 1 is untapped land, Mox Ruby, or untapped red, Mox Pearl. LED, Brain Freeze, Breach. So it would have to be 5 cards. But if they're in my opening hand, I do win. Yeah. Okay. This is a mulligan. This is a keep. Turn 1, Pilgrim. Turn 2, I think it's keep, pitch, snap, caster mage. It's fine. I have one of those. So, fourth pitching time spiral is something I'm happy to do. If they play a Grist, he'll be unhappy. I love Grist. Card is so good. Okay. Is Mesa a better land to play? Yes, right? I'll say yes. If I it I mean, I have Volk. So this lets me hard cast Force of Negation if that is where I'm choosing to make my fight, or if that's where the fight ends up being. Like if it's a Mind Twist for 5 or something. Yeah, perfect. We need to go get. We need blue, so we'll go get blue. Cast Force of Negation. Their Guy's Cradle is now worse. It gives it flashback, and its flashback is equal to its mana cost. So that is not how it works. Show me Ancestral Recall. Don't want that. Okay. Yeah, Snapcaster does not work with these free cards. You may have Uro. Tap for green, green. That'd be pretty sick. They did not tap for green, green. They were playing blue, though. Let the record state they were playing blue. LED. So this is going to hit. I would absolutely put Caryatid on top. However, it was not an option. Because that would take them off of 2 mana. They're hurting right now. Shout out Force of Negation. Shout out 3 mana negate. Uh-oh. Oh. And that makes their cradle better. Okay. So I get 2 draws here. Red, blue, 1, VV. Cast Lion's Eye Diamond, trigger VV. 1, 2, 3. Kill Cradle. I think that's probably right. It lets them fix, but it puts them off of mana. Play, tap, land. Next turn, we're looking to win the game of Magic the Gathering. If I, need to, I can snap LED. Skull Clamp is very good. It is not an example of me needing to. Yeah. So they found Trop all by themselves. Bloatus. I don't know an example of me needing to would be. Psychic Frog cannot be force negated. Whoa. Is Reanimate. It's Animate Dead. When it comes back, it will get to Fairy. We're going to let that happen. We're hoping to win the game next turn via a combo. Um, we're still gonna let it happen. Our intention is to win the game. Blue, blue, colors. Hold priority. I'm holding control. Yeah. I'm holding control. Okay. We would like to add blue, blue, blue. No response. So they did their thing. Recall trigger. Then I get to snap recall. I need, what's it called? I guess my storm count's pretty high. The answer might just be I cast a bunch more spells and storm them out. Suppose that is a reasonable. Never mind. We got breach. It's over there, I promise. So we'll go breach. Brain freeze, target myself. And we got him. Same targets all the way through. Any order on all of them. So opponent is F6. We'll go ahead and add a whole lot of blue mana. And now we're going to brain freeze them because I want to see at the cost of like this stuff. Mainly because I want to see. All right, all right. There's no reason I should have to win. I guess they could have or some card that shuffles back. Okay, they've chosen to concede. They do not know about my Thassa's Oracle, and that's part of why I did it in the way that I did. So what do we know? They're mainly a green deck. So they're green, black, blue, reanimator type vibe. Time Spiral is very good in your combo decks. Also, Recall, Snap, Recall is very good. Also, Vivi is very good. Also, Cauldron is very good. Do I want Winds of Abandon as a exile spell? I guess I do not get that choice. That is lag. I'm going to take this moment to say thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm not coming out with these videos as often as I used to. New Year's resolutions got me doing all sorts of different things with my time. But I do really appreciate everyone that watches. So just thank you very much. So this is a turn 1 Pilgrim. Turn 2 Recall hand. Man, what a good draw. We're going to do like this. Next turn, we're going to start with Recall. I think. We'll see. Okay. Are we starting with Recall? Start with Brainstorm. Okay, good thing we didn't start with Recall. Put back Brain Freeze Time Spiral. Play tap land per turn. Say go. So we have Force of Negation. Pitching Snap. If needed. Or is it pitching talent? It might be pitching talent. Ah, Grist. Grist is so good. They have seen the tech. The tech being Play Grist, the excellent Magic the Gathering card. Okay. I'm a little behind the 8 ball here. This turn does start with Recall. Into this. Into... I guess Storm Chasers. Say go. Yeah, Force Pitching Spell Pierce is 100% down. I'm down with that. But yeah, next turn I can like snap Recall. This number just needs to not get to 0. 15 is a lot higher than 0. But they also have 7 mana and a 4/4 Trampler. I would love them just to rip that on my talent right now. Okay. They're going to have 2. I don't know if I agree anymore. This feels like natural order. You got it. This still feels like natural order. Okay. I think that's sharp. Good insect attack. Okay. Seiju isn't doing it for me right now. I mean, I suppose I just do it all on their turn and say, I start by saying go, and I'm planning on snap recalling, trigger prowess. And that actually lets me hold up a Seiju, which I maybe should have preemptively used on Cradle. And then I also have Force pitching Pierce. Okay, so one of the options proliferate. One of the options is proliferate. All right, start with snap. Draw 3 cards. Trigger prowess. Just pest infestation do? Makes me a whole bunch of blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn I kind of get to what's it called? So yeah, if they do this and they choose proliferate, I mean I can triple block this. I guess that's probably the move. What say you to a triple block? I should have floated one. Any order. I mean, I can still rip a time spiral next turn and hope that I get lucky and win. Yeah, so that doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. None of their creatures currently have L Trample. So pest infestation does just make me like 4 blocks. Um, yeah. They don't need to know about my Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Um, so yeah, do I time spiral? I guess I do. I would say this hand is worse than the average random hand of 7. Okay. We did say this could go get LED. Um, and then so we're just on like hope to draw. What's it called? Brain freeze. If we draw brain freeze, we win. That could have been wrong, but I don't think so. Like, just try to win the game when you can try to win the game. Maybe I should be playing Memory Jar. I might sideboard in Memory Jar. They're getting an instant or sorcery from my hand. Go for it. They can kill this and then attack me for lethal. They got me. Okay. Would I have hit it? No. Yeah, let's cut that elephant. Actually, that's a good cut. I would like to play first. Thank you for asking. I can't keep this, right? There's no way. I mean, I guess I get to cycle this canopy land, and I get to surveil. Sure, I'll keep. Turn 1 canopy land into bop. Turn 2 hedge maze caryatid. Figure it out from there. Tapped, 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 tapped. Yeah. I am of the opinion that the earlier I have out VV, the better. And that is why Birds of Paradise is excellent in this deck. Frog. Okay. Thoracle has to have been my worst draw. Frantic Search, however, is an incredible draw. Mana positive Frantic Search, nothing like it. So, Frog does not have Death Touch. However, I will not be blocking. I do have Boseiju up if they try to do some funny business. No pre-combat land. So they would have to discard 2 cards to kill. That's fine. I will not trade 2 of their cards for my Sylvan Caryatid. They were going to use them anyway. I'm fine right now. At this moment, I'm fine. Man, They just keep having it, don't they? I will go ahead and rip Beseju. I see no reason why not to. So, this Frantic Search is going to discard Thoracle Plains. It's just what's going to happen. Trigger. Trigger. Just make blue, blue, white, 1, 2. Big to fairy. Attacks an opponent at random. I'm gonna Google how that works with Planeswalkers. Okay. It cannot attack to fairy. So, let's draw a card. Okay. We're going to Tuck Frog. Naturally, you roam counter lol. Don't know what he was saying. He said it 15 minutes ago. I think it's when I countered Natural Order, and he was upset that the blue deck that hadn't played anything yet, that had blue mana open, was able to counter a spell. Past Infestation. Oh. Okay. That card's fine. It does mean Teferi will die. Some of you may die. That is a sacrifice I am willing to make. This makes 2 1/1s. This has to attack me. It has attacked me. How did that Uro get in the graveyard? Oh, he milled it. Man, that's good. Okay. Let's draw an extra card. Not looking good, bruv. Not looking good. That is how the combo decks go sometimes. Live by the combo, die by the combo. I would like to use Trinket Mage's ability. Let's go get LED. I would not like to pay 2 life. I will cast LED. And I will untap one of each color. I have lots of colors. Man, this card is just so brutal. Maybe I should have tucked it instead of Frog. The reason I didn't is because I wanted to Fairy to stick around, but maybe I just needed myself to stick around. Ooh. Am I blocking with Bop to get a second draw? Could both of these go at Teferi? Do I block? Yeah, I think I do. I don't think that's what the game's about. Oh my gosh, they're just gonna kill me. I don't think I just die. No, I don't die. Okay, currently I'm taking 7, 8, 9. This puts me at 1, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that puts me at 1. I'll go to 1. You're telling me there's a chance. Snapcaster Mage, Frantic Search. Oh man, I could definitely pull this off somehow. So it starts with Snap, Frantic Search. We will cast Frantic Search. Draw. There will never be another turn of this game. Untap these lands, please. Brainstorm. Put back. I think that ends it. Green. I need green and white, so I'll put back these. Green. Just add a whole bunch of white because I'm cool. Yeah, that's too bad. I'll untap these lands. That is too bad. That was cool. All right. That is how combo decks go if your whole deck is the combo. VV on 6 is sick, though. Would have liked to draw on Cauldron. If I get one turn, one kill, I'll be pretty happy. Pretty happy. It does have to see like 5 cards. It can do it with 4. It's a little risky. Like if I don't have the LED, I can still try and do the thing. I'll keep this. Just the kind of hand you have to keep in these weird combo decks. Probably I should be mulliganing more aggressively. But I do like the fetch in this hand, in that it lets me go get Scry land. Or Surveil land. I'm sorry. Red, white. I can't think of a flash failure. I was thinking like, what's the flash threat? And I was like, oh, it's Bowmasters. Oh, it's failure. Gosh, that's so my bad. I knew it. I was thinking, and I should have known it, and I knew it. Okay. Show thing. So you get a Flicker Staff, get another 1/1. That's pretty good. Cauldron. Well, I know that the turn starts with Frantic Search. VV Cauldron! VV Cauldron! What if I play VV and play Cauldron like a Chad? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, what? Okay. VV. Sega. So I suspect they're gonna. Oh, they already drew the card. That's smart. That's smart of them. Man. Wish I had a 1/1 with prowess. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I don't like my deck very much. Don't like my mana's so good. I just didn't get any good cards. Yeah, that's fine. Go down to 10. Recall's a good card. Brain Snap's a good card. Alright, I apologize for saying I didn't get any good cards. Let's figure this out. We got an untapped blue source in here? Yeah, we do. Yeah. Trigger VV. LED, trigger VV. Hmm. I suppose the correct order is as follows. We go blue, blue, red. The red is important in case I hit Underworld Breach off of this. I did not hit Underworld Breach. We will go Canopy Cauldron. We will play Trinket Mage. We will go and get Ruby, which we will play. So that series of events means opponent is going to have to flicker Vivi. What the heck could they be doing? Okay. If opponent attacks on the ground, they have to flicker Vivi with Velio. It's chump. Yeah, I feel good about my odds to win next turn if I get a next turn. I don't feel great about my odds of getting a next turn. I probably should have held Ruby because I knew they were going to flicker my Vivi. I played it because I decided I didn't care about storm count on any given turn, but I do care about how big my Vivi is on any given turn. Attacks. They should send the team. Minus. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. That means they have no tricks. That means they have no tricks. So Vivi will come back. I should have held Ruby. My mistake. Next turn, I will be casting Time Spiral and cracking LED in response. Hopefully. Okay. I will still be casting Time Spiral. I will not be casting LED in response. Okay. Pearl trigger. Talent trigger. Trigger. I'm just dead. I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Yeah, this deck is just terrible. This deck is just really bad. This is just my least favorite kind of deck to build, which is you have to assemble this combo deck. And I left myself so open. And it just like, I don't know. Vivi's great in this deck. Recall's great in this deck. It just isn't a good deck. It's not the fault of any card. It's a fault of the strategy. And that strategy is have a 2 or 3 card combo and have that be your pretty much your only plan. So what do you do with this hand? You know, prime example, just like I guess I'll ship Cauldron. I don't see any real reason to keep a Cauldron around. Am I going to brainstorm lock myself just to be mana efficient? Yeah, I am. Is Pest Infestation good against them? Probably not. Is LED good in my hand? Probably not. Okay. Cool. Next turn I'll draw LED. I just want to make sure it doesn't mess up. I'd rather the LED be gone than any other card in my hand be gone. But it won't be. It'll come back. There it is. Okay. So now, gotta go get green source for Caryatid. If I want to be mana efficient. Do I want white? I don't need white. What do I need mana for? I need cards. That is not what I need. Okay. I think that's better than just running out Caryatid there. The card selection matters much more to me right now. I had to crack that because I did not want to be drawing Thoracle. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with what I just did very much. It takes me off of Pest Infestation X equals 2 this turn, is like what it does with known information. It doesn't take me off much else. Hexdrinker, that's a huge problem. Opponent has failure. Extra, read all about it. Opponent has failure in hand. Failure's so good. I do get to block it for a turn. That is, unless I stamp this Minkskin Boo. What I got? Well, I guess I'm dead. I'm trying to think if there's a draw I could have. No. I mean, that's definitely not it. This deck is so bad. This deck is so bad. I'm sorry that I made this deck, guys. I apologize. I knew it was a pile, but I thought it was a pile I'd be able to get away with, but it's just not. The mana's so good. The mana is so good. What should I have done? I don't know. I wasn't seeing much better things to be doing. But maybe I wasn't looking right. At me. Failure, flicker, or pest. I'll attempt to triple block failure and single block that. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to work. Oh my gosh, it worked. I mean, I can get it back. I can keep treading water. They've chosen not to flip this Hex Drinker. Ah, never mind. Like, their deck is just better than mine by a lot. That's fine. I don't want to play anymore. Yeah, my deck's really bad. My deck's really bad. Started 1-0, which gave me too much hope. Let's cancel this. I would like to edit my deck. Want memory jar and these like free wheels is my only chance of winning. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Sorry Guys. This deck just doesn't have a good plan. It doesn't have a second good plan. It has one plan and it's okay. Yeah, I just don't know how so much of it came around, but like not enough of it came around. Like, where's Mystical Tutor? Like, this is the Mystical Tutor deck, you know? Where was, I mean, obviously Oko gets taken, but like, where was Nadu? Like, both Bristly Bill and Cub came around. And, I mean, I went out of my way to not take some of the blue-green lands, you know? I could have also had Misty and blue Canopy land. Like, I could have had every single blue-green land in the cube. Which to me just screams that should be open. And it just wasn't. Omnath. This is a bad Omnath deck. I probably should have stayed away from white. But it's because I didn't want to build this deck. I wanted to build a better deck. Yeah. Turn 1, hold up blue. Hopefully recall, or plan to recall myself into a green source. Alright, fella, let's party. I'm so good at Magic. Alright, fella, let's party. So, next turn goes like... Next turn could be Omnath, but I suspect next turn will be VV. Turn 3 Omnath is pretty fun. Do it. Oh, I want you to do it so bad. Whatever they're thinking about doing, I want them to do it. What? Oh no, they're thinking about discarding their reanimation target. If that is the case, I guess Force is really good. Cannot pitch Brain Freeze to this Force. Cannot be done. Yeah, this deck needed more counter spells. That's something this deck needed. Okay. Yummy. Let's attempt to VV. You may draw a card. And then I'm pretty interested in putting more mana on the battlefield. Depending on what they find right here. Tinker. There you go. I'll hold up 2 counter spells. Spell Pierce will get them. Secondably, Force Pitching Glen will get them. And secondably, I know you're the big marriage expert. I don't want to fight over Talisman, really. Talismen are pretty bad. I know you're the big marriage expert. Oh, that's right. Your wife is dead. Kind of want to be able to hardcast both. But if I'm not hardcasting both, I'm just pitching this card that's pretty bad. 1. Play this, play this. This makes a mana. 1, 2, 3, play this. I'm holding up 1, not 2. Holding up 1 is enough, I think. Oh, I can force pitch Omnath. I'm totally down to do that. Bloop. Play this, play this, play this. Combat. Hit them for 1, say go. So, they have Tinker. And this is the turn we fight over it. If they get through both of these counters, I actually have 3rd counter. And then I'm also just like way up on board. Okay, they're just going to get spelled. What? Opponent is being tricky. And I do not like this. Undo. White, blue, green, red, Omnath. Draw a card. Oh, man. That's actually really not good for me. I got off a blue on accident. I still have 2 counter spells, but I've taken myself off of Spell Pierce by tapping Bop instead of Pilgrim. Spell Pierce was probably not where this battle was going to be fought anyway, though. Yeah, they seem pretty rolled up. Interesting. Can't do anything about that one. They have chosen to be off of library. I think they just didn't think about it. Unless they're just tinkering right now. I'm down with that. Time Twister. Force pitching. What? Pitching. I guess I'm 1 card off from that just being the combo. Force pitching Snap. I'm going to go ahead and look at the next one. That's a really good draw. That's a really good draw. Okay, so we'll go blue, blue, white, 2, big Teferi, tuck, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is a number notoriously smaller. 10, 11. Oh, no, I can kill him here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I have Xaxes here. Oh, what? You can't just do it? Oh, well, that's really bad. What do you mean you can't just do it? So I needed to counter the brain freeze. I'll inform my opponent. Shoot. Yeah. That is too bad. That is too bad. They have Tinker in hand. They have Sheldock Isle. I have to cast a non-creature spell for them to die. So they get to Tinker. What do they get? Bolus's Citadel does nothing. Portal, I have things to sack. I sack like that. Omnath was probably wrong to keep. Man, I really messed this up. Oh, NVM, it don't matter. Sweet, we got it anyway. Red and some colors. VV. Never punished. Never punished. So they're sort of the meek Thopter Foundry combo. Okay. I just don't have enough playables. My deck's bad. But maybe we can just VV him out again. Shout out VV. VV's really good. People need to understand that this card VV on a tier. Did he get banned? That one's not a joke. That one I do not know the answer to. Keep ship. The bad card. VV has to have gotten banned, right? I never hear about it anymore. Yeah, we are planning to get the red-green tap land. That can't be it. I guess we're planning to get the red-green tap land. If we have to use this Pierce, we don't have to use the Pierce. And it also is nice having both of those. So this, we need the red. We don't really need the green. Six, 7, 8, 9, or 5, 8, 9, 8. I don't think if I recall here. I will recall. call here. Yeah. 'Twas incorrect. What's the discard here? Probably Omnath, man. Omnath is just not good. Holding up Mana Tithe. Or Mana Drain. We will pierce this one. Shout out VV. VV's so good. Shout out VV, VV's so good. They saw Force of Negation last game. So they know it could be something I have. However, they're not scared of it. So, okay. Alteferi took it. Weird match we got here. Weird match we got here. Should I have a Teferi down versus their Jace? All right, I'll Teferi v Jace. Let's go. Let's go. I'd rather have Teferi. Weird match we got going. I don't think I care about that card in the slightest. In the slightest. That's a great draw. Okay, yeah, we're just pest infestationing for X equals 2. It's going to be great. Y'all ready for this? Man, this match makes my deck look great. And I can hard cast Force of Negation now that I have my Pearl back. The Black Pearl. I would not want to be opponent right now. This is not how this deck should be winning. But I'll take it. This deck is terrible. They have a Shieldred. I don't really want him to have this one. Oh, they just concede? Okay. Well, okay. This deck was really bad. It had 2 pieces of power and was just really bad. Jeez. 19 is a lot of trophies. Okay. It's nice to end on a win. But thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. I'll work on some non-gameplay videos. But I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.